Agenda item 9 are mayor's comments. I do have a couple. I'll start with House of Representatives Bill 1744. This is from Representative Horsford, and it's also along with the Senate Bill 757 from Senator Dean Heller. We do have a hearing on this particular bill. I believe that's Wednesday. Is that correct, Mr. Barton? I know they said today, but they've moved it to Wednesday, and you were kind enough to throw Aaron under the bus for that hearing.
That's correct. He's extricating himself from the bus at this moment.
Thank you. Just for background information, this bill amends the Mesquite Lands Act of 1986. That would be Public Law 99-548 to require proceeds from the sales in the 4th area to be used for the implementation of a multi-species habitat conservation plan for the Virgin River in Clark County, including any associated groundwater monitoring plan, amends the Lincoln County Land Act of 2000 to require implementation of a multi-species habitat conservation plan in Lincoln County, Nevada, extends withdrawal and purchase authority for the 5th and 6th areas to the November 29th, 2021. Co-sponsors for this were Congressman Amedee and Congressman Heck. Basically, it was a fix for the bill. Back in 1986, they passed a Lands Act for the city of Mesquite to gain some land, to purchase some federal land. And as part of that purchase price, there was some money to be set aside for construction I know some of you are going to love that, but that's how it was written. I didn't write the bill, don't shoot the messenger. For the habitat plan, and unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you would look at that, they failed to put any implementation language in, so they couldn't use any of the money. The money will be used to cover those plans and to get things started down there. So anyway, we do have a hearing for that particular bill going on Wednesday. I'm just giving you an update. It is in committee. We'll see where it goes from there. It doesn't look as though there's going to be that much opposition to the bill. Also, over the last couple of weeks, I've had the opportunity to meet with Mayor Miley Wilson and Mayor Dan Pike. Mayor Wilson is from Cedar City. She was elected, and her term began in January. And Mayor Pike is a brand new mayor in St. George. I did have a good relationship with Mayor MacArthur out of St. George. Met with him on a number of occasions to discuss some interesting federal legislation that Arizona wished to implement, namely the making of the gorge a toll area to drive through. Thankfully, we've stopped that at this point. We have met. We are going to continue to meet. I think it was a very good meeting for all three of us, and we all agree that it can only move forward, this region, as we talk and work on projects together. There are many things going on in both cities, Cedar City and St. George, and as well as in Mesquite, that we can all work together and move forward as a region. That would be my report to council. Agenda item 10 is city council comments. Councilman Lippman.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to talk a little bit about something coming up. Some of you are probably quite aware of it. In Mesquite, we're very lucky. We've got a lot, percentage-wise, of World War II veterans still with us. And these veterans range anywhere from 88 years of age all the way to pushing the 100 mark. We have Honor Flight Southern Nevada coming up. And if you're not familiar with it, we send any World War II veteran that is able to and desires to go to Washington, D.C. to see the World War II Memorial. We've sent, I believe, 9 so far, and we have 6 applicants that would like to go for the first time, and realistically, we know it's the last time. These citizens are really getting up in the years. We send them with volunteer attendance, and everything that works on this program, everybody that works on this program is a non-paid volunteer. What I'm basically asking for is funds. I'm not one to normally come out and ask for money for organizations, but we need some funds to help send these veterans. We don't want to turn anybody down who wants to go, because we know that if we turn them down, let's say for April, and it's April 25th through the 27th, there may not be another opportunity for these veterans. Basically what I'm saying is, if you can afford to donate to this cause, we would appreciate it greatly. You can stop by the Mesquite Veterans Center. Any amount is acceptable. You can call me if you want. I'll come and pick up a check if you've got one, so we can send these veterans. It's our way of showing our appreciation for what they've done for us. And it's done on a first-come, first-served basis. And we try to get the veterans that are, of course, well enough to go right now. Between now and April, some of them aren't with us. This has happened before. And as you know, we lost a veteran, Mr. Mansfield, who was 93 years of age, who had the opportunity to go. He said it was the greatest trip of his life, and passed away this year already. Again, it's a great cause, and I hope that you'll see your way to help us out. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Littman. Councilman Miller.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just a couple of brief comments. This is the last week for Little League signups at a discounted rate. Tryouts will begin Saturday, weather permitting. I understand we may have a little rain, but we'll make an alternative plan if that does happen. And a couple of weeks ago, I made an announcement that I was going to be sponsoring a putting golf tournament out at Sun City. Well, due to some scheduling conflicts, that has been pushed back 2 weeks to March 29th. I will have a press release in a couple of days that all the papers will have access to, outlining and detailing the exact content of what this tournament is going to be. And as I promised before, it is going to be unlike anything you've ever attended. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further comments from the council? Councilman Ramsey.
I'd just like to really quick go back to the awards that we were handed out tonight. All deserving. Chuck, I've known him for 17 years. He's a great man and has done a lot for this community. Don, of course, I see him out all the time. He's in my neighborhood a lot because there's a lot of weeds there. Ron Richmond, I've known him for 17 years as well. He caught the little buggers that robbed us. God bless him. He's an awesome cop. And I don't know Margie and Pete, but thank you for your work as well in the museum. Thank you guys for your community involvement and what you do for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.